big extra point difference.
Let's check out some scores of other games that we did not have a chance to bring you during the Prudential halftime report. And a lot of games, of course, are completed, especially in the eastern part of the country. Look at this one, 8-5, Colorado State at Air Force. Like a baseball score. A big triple header today here on ABC, of course, tonight. Washington and Ohio State coming your way at 7 Central and 6 Mountain Time to kind of cap off this big day of college football. Let's go down the sideline before the second half kickoff. Get another report from Dean Blevins.
Guys, I've just returned from both of the locker rooms. In the Oklahoma locker room, the theme was no more USC. Don't let the emotional letdown come. Oklahoma blew a lead last year. It was a critical loss for the Sooners. Gundy says we're ramming it down their throats. His shoulder's injured. Albert Hall won't return. He has a sprained left ligament. A&M coaches are saying too many mistakes, and they're playing their defense on the field too much. Ron, as you know, you can't win if your defense is on the field all day.
That's right. And those boys are getting real tired down there. And, hey, like you said in the beginning of the game, it was getting hot. It's always, 10 degrees hotter down on the turf. And just got to take that water in, I guess.
Teifel McMullen and Leland McElroy back to receive as Blanton will kick it off. And if it's anything like the kickoffs in the first half, Gundy looking on from the sideline, it'll be non-returnable, and it is. Well, the halftime statistics really are even more impressive than the 13-0 score.
You know, the thing, first of all, of course, jumps out is the total yards there. But you look at the rushing yards. A&M's supposed to come into this game rushing the football. They've got 32 total yards rushing. I know that Rodney Thomas is better than that.
And the time of possession almost double. Oklahoma almost 20 minutes of the 30 minutes in the first half. A&M needs a drive. In the first half, Corey Polich 6 of 15 for only 44 yards passing and 2 interceptions. On 1st and 10, Rodney Thomas trying to get outside. He cannot. Brent DeQuazy hauls him down.
DeQuazy, more of a quicker, agile outside linebacker. They're pretty high on him. Does a good job of using his speed to get into the backfield. You're going to see him at the top here. He just beats the tight end block inside and then beats the fullback inside again and makes the play.
DeQuazy, a 210-pound sophomore. By major college standards, maybe a little light to be playing.
A little bit light out there, but hey, when you're doing that kind of stuff, I don't think anybody's going to complain.
It is second down, 12 after a loss of 2. Thomas again. Not much of a hole, and Coates is right there to wrestle him to the ground, right at the original line of scrimmage. Maybe he gained a yard out to the 21.
Defensive coordinator Tom Hayes, what he's doing right now with his guys up front, he's saying, everybody, you got to play one-on-one football. You got to handle the man in front of you. Don't get moved and get off your blocks and run to the football. That's one thing he did so well as my coach at UCLA, and, you know, it's showing right here.
Now A&M in another 3rd and long situation, 3rd and 9. They are 2 of 7 on 3rd down conversion. Billing has time, flips it underneath and completes it to Thomas, but he goes nowhere. Tyrell Peters, a freshman from right here in Norman, with a big tackle on Thomas. A&M will have to give it away on their first possession. James Bennett on the punt. Darius Johnson back to receive. Bennett did a real good job punting into the wind in the first half. He gets a good roll here. Johnson has it from the 31 up to about the 36, and that's it. Darrell Redd, the snapper, the first one down there, along with Reggie Graham, a 45-yard punt. CFA College Football here on ABC Sports is being brought to you today by Chevy Trucks, the most dependable, longest-lasting trucks on the road. Owen Field and Memorial Stadium here in Norman, Oklahoma. And the Sea of Red pretty happy so far with the Sooners leading at 13-0.
Hey, they got the ball right now. It's all about using more of that clock, I believe.
Dwayne Chandler in at fullback. James Allen at tailback. Oklahoma 1st and 10. right there as he gains maybe only a yard. Sam Adams, number 95, leading the play. Oklahoma did a pretty good job in the first half. Only 2 punts. Of course, they had the turnover with the fumble and the blocked field goal.
You know, of course, turnovers is a key factor. That's one. That's very good. If they can have a second half like this, it's going to make it very tough on the Aggies.
Jawan Penny, 89, in at wide receiver, along with Corey Warren. Got me lots of time. In and out of the hands of the intended receiver, Ricky Brady, the tight end. Larry Jackson had the coverage, and Dean Blevins has something for him.
Guys, defensively, the Aggies are missing 2 outstanding performers. We mentioned in the first half, Ray Mickens had an injury, and he is out with a concussion, will not play. Linebacker Solari will not play as well, so 2 key players will not play in the second half.
Boy, those are 2 key guys, that's for sure.
Thanks, Jack.
Yeah, that's going to loom real big now for the Aggies. Like I said, is Bob Davie going to have to do some things now defensively a little bit different to make up for some of the lack of experience he has back there?
Well, the A&M defense has Oklahoma right now, 3rd and long. Gundy. Corey Warren tipped away at the last second by Aaron Glenn. Aaron Glenn having a fine game. Makes a big play here, and the Sooners will have to give it up.
Last year's Southwest Conference newcomer of the year. Perfect technique. He's over his feet. He drives. This is the difference right here. Look at the drive he gets. Now he's going to bat the football. Dangerous. But if you got the speed and the closing ability to get to the football, make the play. Pro scouts love this.
And Aaron Glenn is back to receive the punt. Blanton on the kick with the wind at his back. High, relatively short kick, and takes a great OU bounce. Aaron Glenn could do nothing about it as it was well away from him. It goes out at the 14 of A&M. What a job in the kicking game by Scott Blanton. A 48-yard punt. We'll be back.
Me and my nephew have this rivalry about our truck.
Florida, Penn State meets Iowa in a Big Ten battle or other regional action next Saturday on ABC's College Football.
Just under 12 minutes to go in the 3rd quarter. Oklahoma leading Texas A&M 13-0, and the Aggies again will not enjoy good field position, as this time, after starting from the 20, their first possession of the half, they start from their own 14. Gross and Thomas in the backfield, and it's Thomas. Rodney running hard, but Aubrey Beavers is there along with Mariel Freeman. And what a game 44 Mariel Freeman is having. Not expected to start earlier in the week.
And you know, a lot of speculation about his size and his ability to run to the football and all that kind of stuff. But you're going to see him here. He's on his keys. He sees that guard coming out to get him. He gets upfield. He gets outside leverage, takes on the block inside, and he gets there fast enough and doesn't hold up traffic that his pursuit can get there and help him out as well. Good play. Beavers also in on it.
Aubrey Beavers hard to move on the outside. A senior out of Houston. 2nd down 8. Play action. Pullick firing it low and incomplete. Intended for Tony Harrison. Coverage by Darius Johnson.
Pullick's got to make that play right there. That's an out. Plenty of time. You're going to see how open he is here. There's a 3-deep drop. Darius giving him some room. In fact, getting turned around, and the ball's not there.
It's 3rd down and 7. Pullick has not had a good day throwing the football. And because of the control of the ball by Oklahoma, A&M's been forced to throw more than they would have liked.
Yeah, and they got to him early, too.
He gets it away. Intercepted. Mariel Freeman at the 12. Big Russell Allen, number 95, was in the face of Corey Pullick. And Mariel Freeman comes up with yet another big play.
There's nothing like pressure. He's trying to get to Harrison across the field. It's a zone coverage. Freeman's just going to his drop. The receiver falls down. There it is right there. Freeman in perfect position. Now he's off to the races. It's all about the pressure on the quarterback. When you can get the pressure on this man right here, make him dance around, That time it wasn't his fault, though, because he was thrown in the right position. But the receiver goes down. Oklahoma makes a great play.
Now the Sooners have another opportunity. Allen trying to get outside. He cannot. Good pursuit by Antonio Shorten, junior linebacker out of Houston, who's also had a pretty good day. Allen gets it down inside the 10, inside the 9. That is the third A&M turnover. 2 interceptions. 11 minutes exactly remaining in the third quarter. Allen gained 3, so it'll be 2nd and 7.
Yesterday in the meeting, Gibbs talked a lot about turnovers. He said they had too many in the past, and they need to go out here, especially this game, and limit those turnovers, hold on to the football, keep A&M's offense off the field.
Gundy running out of time. Pressure all over him, led by Eric England, number 92.